Well, Jayden, welcome. You've just signed for the League Two champions. How excited are you to get started here?
Yeah, I'm really excited. County's a big club, and playing against them last season, I was really wowed by the fans and the way the team was playing. So I'm really excited to join and be a part of the project here.
There's obviously a lot of interest in you this summer after such a good individual season at Colchester. So, what was it about County, I suppose, when you heard of the interest that made you think this was the place for you?
I think the manager, Dave Challoner, after I had the chat with him, I think the way me and him spoke and the ideas he has for me around my game, I think it really interested me and it ultimately drew me into coming here.
And you signed a 3-year deal here as well. It feels like obviously an investment from the club in you, but from you in the club as well, joining at such an exciting time.
Yeah, I think I'm still young in my career, but I felt it was the right time for me to kind of settle down, at a club that has a really good project and is going to build in the future. So I think, yeah, it was a good decision for me to come here.
And for you personally, you're joining after, as I say, such a good individual season, Colchester's Young Player of the Year. The stats show you were by far the best dribbler in League Two and League One, so it's really been a breakthrough season for you.
Yeah, I think that was my goal for this season, to kind of establish myself as a professional footballer. And I think I've exceeded mine and others' expectations, so I'm really happy that I finished the season the way that I did and hopefully to enter next season.
It's only a few days ago I was sat here interviewing Jay Mingi, who said he was going to do his best to try and get you here, and that's what he's done. You guys obviously know each other a long time, going back to your time at West Ham together. Did that make the decision to move up here easier?
Yeah, for sure. I think I've known Jay since I was about 7 or 8 years old. He's always been like a big brother to me. At West Ham I used to play a lot up with his age group, and at Colchester we spent a lot of time together, so I think him being here is really important for me to have a friend, because I don't know anyone else in the team. To have someone here and that I know is a great player that can influence the team with me, I think it's really good for the club. Was
it something you spoke about together before coming here?
Yeah, obviously we discussed it. I think we said it would be nice for both of us to play together again, and it's just about weighing up the right options for both of us and our families, and ultimately we landed in the same place.
I mentioned those dribbling stats earlier, and that's come from you playing in a number of different positions, including wing-back last year. I mean, how would you best describe yourself as a player?
I'd say I'm a winger. That's my position, winger or inside forward. I like to affect the game in the final third. I think I'm good at carrying the ball, dribbling as my stats show, and I want to create more chances and score more goals. So I think that's what County fans can expect from me this season.
And coming here and taking that number 10 shirt as well, that's a bit of a statement in itself and a sign of your confidence, really, I suppose.
Yeah, I think the 10 shirt at any club is a big responsibility, and I'm grateful to the club that they allow me to take on that responsibility, and I think that I'm going to prove next season why I'm the number 10 at County, and I think, yeah, it's a good opportunity for me to establish myself as a star player effectively.
You mentioned playing against County last season. I mean, that was only a month or so ago. What were your impressions coming up against a Dave Challoner side last season?
I think the first game earlier in the season, I didn't know what to expect. The County was top of the table, and I was like relishing the challenge to play. I think the stadium was amazing, the pitch was so good, and I was like really, really happy because like the fans, they were really loud, and I thought it's gonna drive me on to play. Even though I was playing against County, I think it helped me play even better on like a big stage, and then towards the end of the season, I thought it was another chance for me to show my quality against effectively the best team in the league.
A lot of people are obviously on holiday right now, including the manager, but when you have had those conversations with Simon, with the staff here, what have they said about the aims for the club, not just this season, but during your time here at the club?
I think from what I gathered, the aims for the club is to build an exciting young team that can go and compete in League One. And I think for me to be a key part of that is really, really important, and I'm really like wowed by the project that they laid out to me, and I'm really excited to be a part of it.
And do you have any personal goals for yourself for next season in League One?
Yeah, I have a few goals personally that I'll discuss with the manager, but I just want to be the best that I can be for the club and for the fans and for my family.
Absolutely, Jayden. Really appreciate your time. Thank you for talking to us.